Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Campaigning for assembly poll in Rajasthan ends, electioneering at peak in Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participates in Sant Mirabai Janmotsav at Mathura, says Mirabai, a social reformer, taught devotion and spirituality in easy language. Rescue operations to evacuate 41 workers trapped in Uttarakhand Silkyara tunnel continue. In cricket, match underway between India and Australia in opening game of 5-match T20 series in Visakhapatnam. And in badminton, HS Prannoy, Satvik Chirag advanced to quarterfinals in China Masters tournament. The campaign for the assembly elections in Rajasthan ended at 6 this evening. Top leaders of major political parties left no stone unturned to sway the voters in their favour on the last day of campaigning. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed an election rally in Deoghar in Rajsamand district today. BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed the media in Jaipur today. Several other senior leaders from BJP, including Vasundhara Raje and Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, held public meetings and roadshows in favour of the party candidates. Meanwhile, the election department has made all preparations to conduct the voting on the 25th of November as per the schedule. The departure of polling parties will also start from tomorrow morning for the assembly elections to be held on 199 seats of the state. Instructions have been given to verify the information of outsiders staying at places like community houses, hotels, guest houses, dharamshalas, etc. Checkposts have been established at various places and vehicles coming from outside are being checked. A report.
Public holiday has been declared on voting day in the state. The election department has issued an advertisement stating that every person working in public and private enterprise, institutions, businesses and shops should be given a paid holiday of 25th November so that they can exercise their franchise. The Jaipur Hotel Association has decided to celebrate Democracy Utsav on the day of voting. Some industrial organizations have also decided to provide transport facilities to the workers along with leave to cast their votes. Jitendra Devotee, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, the campaigning has reached its peak while home voting is underway at brisk pace. With less than a week's time left for campaigning, top leaders of major political parties held electioneering in different constituencies today. A report.
With less than a week's time left for campaigning, several top leaders of national parties campaigned today. BJP President JP Nadda, Himachal Pradesh former Chief Minister Jairam Thakur are among who campaigned in the state today. BSP President Mayawati, BRS Chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Pradesh Congress President Revant Reddy also held electioneering at various places in the state. BJP leaders alleged the BRS of corruption and family rule. The BRS President alleged the BJP that it is spoiling the atmosphere. Congress charged the BRS of corruption and dynasty politics. Janasena President Pawan Kalyan alleged that development has not taken place except in Hyderabad. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
The Election Commission of India (ECI) has issued notice to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for his objectionable remarks for Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the Rajasthan Assembly elections. The Commission has asked Rahul Gandhi to respond by the 25th of this month. The notice has been issued after the BJP complained to the ECI raising violation of the Model Code of Conduct and legal provisions by the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and party leader Rahul Gandhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the country has come out of the mentality of slavery now and India is marching towards its heritage with a sense of pride by embracing Panch Pran. The Prime Minister was speaking at Sant Mirabai Janmotsav in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. The program was organized to celebrate the 525th birth anniversary of Sant Mirabai. Recalling the teachings of Sant Mirabai, the Prime Minister said she taught the principles of devotion and spirituality in easy language. He said a saint like Mirabai showed that a woman's self-confidence has the power to give direction to the entire world. He termed Mirabai a social reformer, saying that she taught the people able to stick with their culture.
मीराबाई का 525वां जन्मोत्सव केवल एक संत का जन्मोत्सव नहीं है, ये भारत की एक संपूर्ण संस्कृति का उत्सव है। मीराबाई ने भक्ति और अध्यात्म की अमृत धारा बहाकर भारत की चेतना को सिंचा था। मीराबाई ने भक्ति, समर्पण और श्रद्धा को बहुत ही आसान भाषा, सहज रूप से समझाया था।
During the event, the Prime Minister released a commemorative stamp and coin in honor of Sant Mirabai. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today said the Prime Minister has successfully used technology to give citizen-centric governance. He said this while addressing the national conference organized by the Indian Institute of Public Administration IIPA in New Delhi. Dr. Jitendra said India was the first country to use direct benefit transfer to get rid of middlemen and check pilferage with the help of technology. Union Minister of State for Textiles Darshana Jardosh said the establishment of PM Mitra Park in Navsari will propel the textile sector of Gujarat to new heights in employment generation. The minister was addressing a seminar focusing on the theme Gujarat's Textile Vision for Viksit Bharat at the rate 2047 in Surat. The minister further said the government of India is progressing towards the vision of a developed India by 2047 and the textile sector has a key role to play to achieve this aim. She stressed on quality assurance and leveraging the use of technology in the textile sector to make it sustainable in future. In Maharashtra, Pune's District Collector Dr. Rajesh Deshmukh today flagged off the Information, Education and Communication IEC vans from Ambegaon and Baramati. A total of 12 LED-lit vans will be touring 1,843 villages over the next 2 months to raise awareness about the various government schemes and to encourage citizens to benefit from them. The National Investigation Agency NIA today conducted simultaneous raids in Kaimur, Gaya and Aurangabad districts following Naxal-related inputs in Bihar. During the raids at different locations in Naxal-affected Adhora area in Kaimur, 3 suspected Maoists were arrested. In Bhabua city in Kaimur district, several documents along with a computer hard disk were seized from local printing presses. In Gaya, the agency sleuths raided at different locations of the Konch and Delha police station area. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Rescue operations at the Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi, where 41 workers remain trapped, is in progress. Addressing media in New Delhi, member National Disaster Management Authority Lieutenant General Syed Atta Hasnain said the rescue team has reached 45 metres inside the tunnel under the ongoing rescue operation. He informed that earlier, due to some obstacles, the rescue operation was affected, but it was overcome by the engineers. He added that if all goes well, it is expected that the rescue operation will complete within a couple of days. He also informed that food, fruits, water and medicines have been delivered through a dedicated pipeline.
There is sufficient water, there is lighting inside. That way, for existence, there is no major problem. Once they are evacuated from there, which will take 5 to 6 hours outside, there is enough medical facilities which have been created. There are enough transport facilities. There are 41 ambulances, I'm told, which are ready to take them straight to Rishikesh if required. If there are some serious cases, anyone who's not too well, he can be flown by helicopter. They are now speaking to their families. So from every angle, we have covered this, all the contingencies, and hopefully you should get some good news in the very near future.
In the ongoing encounter in Bajimal area of Dharmsal belt of Rajouri district, 5 Indian Army personnel, including 2 captains, sacrificed their lives. The troops shot dead 2 highly ranked trained terrorists of Lashkar-e-Taiba in the fresh exchange of firing, which started this morning. The martyred Indian Army personnel have been identified as Captain M.V. Pranjal, Captain Shubham Gupta, Havaldar Abdul Majid, Lance Nayak, Sanjay Bishta and paratrooper Sachin Lord. One of the deceased terrorists gunned down today by the troops has been identified as Qari. According to the defence spokesperson, Qari was sent by his masters across the border to revive terrorism in the region. The centre will soon come out with a new set of regulations to deal with deepfakes, as it poses a new threat to democracy and society. This was stated by Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnav while addressing the media in New Delhi. Mr. Vaishnav said he held a meeting with all social media platforms and the company leaders in artificial intelligence tools and experts on the challenges emerging out of deepfakes. Replying to questions about the new regulations, the Union Minister said the government can bring it in the form of new rules by amending the existing rules, or it can be brought in the form of a new law. The Directorate General of Foreign Trade (DGFT) under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry is collaborating with several e-commerce companies to promote exports from the country. The aim of this initiative is to leverage e-commerce platforms to support local exporters, manufacturers and MSMEs in reaching potential international buyers. The ministry in a statement said, in the first such collaboration with an e-commerce platform, DGFT has signed a memorandum of understanding with Amazon India. The key domestic indices ended flat amid mixed cues from the global share markets. A report from the business desk.
Sensex fell marginally by 5 points to finish at 66,018. Nifty slipped 10 points to settle at 19,802. In the forex market, Indian rupee closed at 83 rupees and 34 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices at multi-commodity exchange for December contracts were trading at 61,056 rupees per 10 grams. And in intraday trade, Brent crude was trading at $81.20 per barrel. This is Lalema Aneja Dang for Akashvani News.
President Draupadi Murmu today paid homage to Guru Tegh Bahadur on the eve of his martyrdom day. In a message, the president said Guru Tegh Bahadur sacrificed his life for the protection of human values and rights. She said his teachings inspire us to serve humanity and promote unity of all. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Foreign Affairs and Tourism Minister of Seychelles, Sylvestre Radegond, met in New Delhi today. During the meeting, both the leaders held wide-ranging conversation on bilateral relations and also exchanged views on regional concerns. Dr. Jaishankar said India and Seychelles exchanged a memorandum of understanding on Indian grant assistance for implementation of small development projects and cooperation in the field of youth and sports. The World Bank and Bangladesh today signed 5 financing agreements worth over $1.1 billion to help the country achieve resilient and inclusive growth. The 5 projects include early childhood development, urban primary health, secondary education, riverbank protection and navigability, and gas distribution efficiency, said a press release of the World Bank. In cricket, the first match of the 5-match T20I series between India and Australia is underway in Visakhapatnam today. Australia has set a target of 209 runs for India. India were 34 for 2 in 4 overs when reports last came in. Earlier, India won the toss and Suryakumar Yadav chose to bowl in his first match as India captain. India's ace shuttler HS Prannoy advanced to the quarterfinals, beating Denmark's Magnus Johansson 21-12, 21-18 in the men's singles event in the ongoing China Masters badminton tournament in China. Indian duo Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty also defeated Japan's Akira Koga and Taichi Saito 21-15, 21-16 in the men's doubles event to secure a place in the quarterfinals. The China Masters Badminton Tournament 2023 kicked off on the 21st of November at Shenzhen Bay Gymnasium in China and will culminate on the 26th of November. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning for assembly poll in Rajasthan ends. Electioneering at peak in Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi participates in Sant Mirabai Janmotsav at Mathura, says Mirabai, a social reformer, taught devotion and spirituality in easy language. Rescue operations to evacuate 41 workers trapped in Uttarakhand Silkyara tunnel continue. In cricket, match underway between India and Australia in opening game of 5-match T20 series in Visakhapatnam. And in badminton, HS Prannoy, Satvik, Chirag advance to quarterfinals in China Masters tournament. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.